One crisp autumn morning in 2023, our coastal neighborhood's HOA queen, Margaret Harrington, stormed up to our oceanfront bungalow like she was about to claim it for the crown. No polite knock, no neighborly wave, just pure fury echoing off the waves as she ranted about egregious violations and coastal harmony standards scribbled on her ever-present clipboard. I was on the verge of exploding, my heart pounding like a drum in a storm. But then my wife, Emily, stepped forward, cool as the sea breeze, and handed her a single sheet of paper. Boom. Margaret went from raging tempest to frozen statue in seconds. It was the most surreal takedown I'd ever witnessed, the kind that leaves you questioning reality. Ever had a showdown like that? Stick around. This tale gets wilder. I'm Michael, 35, a freelance architect who sketches dreams from our home office. Confrontation? Not my strong suit. I either clam up or blurt something regrettable. Emily's 32, a sharp-eyed inspector for the county's building department, the type who can spot a code violation from a mile away and knows property laws like the back of her hand. We'd scraped together every dime for years to snag this sleek, modern bungalow with its glass walls overlooking the crashing surf. Thought we'd hit paradise until we realized we'd landed in Margaret's iron-fisted domain. Margaret was 55, a divorced ex-real estate broker who'd turned HOA enforcement into her life's mission after losing her own beach house in a nasty split. Neighbors whispered she'd channeled that bitterness into micromanaging everyone else's lives, clutching rules like a lifeline while drowning the rest of us. Her glare could curdle milk, making you wonder if pity or rage was the right response. Our chatty next-door guy, Frank Thompson, a 60-year-old retired mechanical engineer with a gossip habit sharper than his tools, clued me in early. Bad timing moving here. He smirked over fence-line coffee during our first week. Margaret's on a rampage. Find the Parkers $500 last month for their kids' sidewalk chalk doodle scalded visual blight. Sued an 82-year-old vet over his lighthouse statue, claiming it offended diversity guidelines. Cost him thousands in lawyers. And don't get me started on the flagpole that was 3 inches too tall or the porch lanterns in the wrong hue of beige. The first official notice hit our mailbox like a slap. Our bungalow's steel and glass facade clashed with seaside aesthetics, the dock misaligned per title regs. Even our LED lights, too avant-garde for unity. I wanted to fire off a scorching reply, but Emily stayed my hand. People like her crave dominance, not dialogue, she said, her eyes already scheming ahead. The complaints piled up relentlessly: deck overhangs, disruptive lines, inappropriate patio chairs, each one a brick in her wall against us. Then came the bomb. Fix everything in 7 days or face her personal audit with enforcement actions. The legalese screamed threat like an eviction notice in disguise. I paced, fuming, ready to storm her door. Emily? She smirked, vanishing into her study with law tomes and calls to an old colleague, attorney James Carter. While she plotted, Frank spilled more dirt. Margaret's post-divorce vendettas, vanishing dues funneled into lawsuits while roads cracked unchecked. She gets a thrill from it, he confided. Ripped out the Lee's veggie patch for zoning impropriety, banned MS. Kim's wind chimes as noise pollution. It's not leadership, it's therapy at our expense. Emily, meanwhile, unearthed gold. State laws barring HOA intrusions without consent or court order. Her bluffs are hollow, she said, eyes gleaming. But digging deeper via county files revealed 7 families targeted in 2 years. HOA cash bled dry on her crusades. She's not just bullying, she's bankrupting us all for sport. That fateful Saturday at dawn, Margaret's SUV blocked our drive like a barricade. She charged across the sand-dusted lawn, bellowing for the whole shore to hear. This eyesore bungalow insults our coastal soul. Countless complaints. I'm inspecting every inch. My blood boiled. I lunged for the door. Emily halted me. Let her roar, it seals her fate. As Margaret grabbed the knob, Emily blocked her path, voice steady as steel. MS. Harrington, entry without permission? That's trespassing. Margaret scoffed. As president, I have full rights. But Emily produced that document estate statute with seals glaring like accusations. Margaret snatched it, read, reread, her face crumpling from smug to stunned. I'll consult counsel, she stammered, retreating like a deflated balloon. Victory? Hardly. She unleashed hell, suspended amenities, hiked fees, dubbed our place non-compliant. Flyers smeared me as a bungled designer, clients ghosted. City gripes about hazards, midnight calls, trash tickets. It felt like siege warfare. Paranoia gripped me. Every shadow screamed her. Can't you see she's dismantling us? I ranted to Emily, who stayed eerily composed, her evidence folder swelling. Desperation breeds proof, she murmured. Then allies emerged. Neighbors shared scars, the chalk fines, statue suit, more. One woman whispered, "We're rooting for you. It's time she falls." But pressure mounted, anonymous complaints draining our sanity. Emily? She befriended Olivia Sanchez, Margaret's loyal HOA scribe, with damning proof of fraud. Olivia cracked. She threatened my job, my mom's care. But I can't hide her embezzlement anymore. $40,000 siphoned for personal wars, faked minutes, hit lists. Our name topped one, marked for eradication. It wasn't neighborly spite, it was calculated crime. The emergency meeting exploded into chaos. The hall buzzed like a hive, packed with whispers and glares. Margaret waved a petition from 18 concerned folks to evict us, her voice dripping venom. Their defiance threatens our values. My world spun. Emily rose, folder in hand. Let's dissect the real violator. She laid bare the rot fund theft, coercion, illegal audits with spreadsheets, emails, photos. Olivia stood. I confirm it all. She bullied me into lies. The room detonated. Shouts, accusations, testimonies cascading like waves. Bird feeder fine. Swing ban. Margaret shrieked conspiracy, clawing for sympathy. I've sacrificed for you. Doubts lingered. Could she wriggle free? Then the door slammed open. Prosecutor Sarah Jenkins strode in, badge flashing, warrant in tow. Margaret Harrington, you're under investigation for fraud and abuse. Gasps echoed. Probes started months ago on tips from a county inspector documenting your schemes. Emily's doing from day one. She'd fed evidence to authorities, letting Margaret's ego dig her grave. Devices seized, boards stunned, forgeries exposed. Margaret crumbled, suspended amid betrayed stares. 2 weeks on, sipping coffee on our untouched deck, waves lapping peacefully, I grilled Emily. How long? She grinned. From that first notice. Tyrants overextend. I just documented the fall. The probe uncovered $40,000 stolen. Reforms followed. Our bungalow hailed as vibrant. But was justice sweet, or did we fuel a witch hunt? HOAs protect or oppress? Should we forgive broken souls like her, or crush them? What do you think? Do HOAs breed tyrants, or are they neighborhood saviors? Would you fight back like Emily, or cave for peace? Ever faced a power-drunk neighbor? Drop your hottest takes below, smash that like if this fired you up, and subscribe for more real-life dramas that hit home. Your stories keep this going.